There is growing discontent within the UK Parliament over the UK's role in assisting Israel. So, over the past few days, we've seen that about 50 MPs across multiple parties have come together to basically say we need to sanction Israel. This includes Independents, Labour, Conservative, Lib Dem, etc. And then, yesterday, we had a Labour MP, MacDonald, coming out and basically saying we need to address us actually giving the weapons to Israel. Why are we continuing to do this? Why shouldn't we be looking at restricting the sale of weapons or weapon parts to Israel? This is a Labour MP. And then also it came out that apparently David Cameron was going to sanction Ben-Gvir and Smolich, I don't know what his name is, basically two prominent, extremely anti-Palestinian politicians in Israel. But as he was doing it, the general election was called and they were told, don't do it because we're in the middle of an election battle and we don't want to look bad towards Israel. We might lose some support. Well, that didn't really help because the Tories got absolutely obliterated. Not as badly as they should have done, but that's Starmer's fault. And this is all coming at a time where the UK government is basically trying to save face because the budget is coming out soon, and with that budget they're definitely going to raise taxes, even though they very stupidly said we're not going to raise taxes at all. So that's going to give them a big hit. Their approval rating is very low already. The right-wing tabloids have already turned on them, despite Starmer's best efforts to come across as the right-wing tabloid golden child, even though he should have known they were going to turn on him again already. And also, they just are trying to save face on the international stage. Generally, everyone is kind of looking at the UK, US, Germany as kind of the big bads here, being like, you guys are the ones that are propping up Israel the most. And understandably so, the three of them are. Obviously, the UK, the US, the absolute most. But the UK has a pretty prominent voice, and yet we've said nothing. MacDonald, the Labour MP, was even like, why aren't we looking at recognising the Palestinian state? And that is even with a two-state solution type deal, which is not ideal, but it's kind of that pandering answer that most of the nations are giving, being like, oh yeah, two-state solution, guys. And even Britain isn't able to do that. They're not even able to pander towards the public to try and appease them. So, yeah, growing discontent within Parliament. The Labour government are already struggling of their own volition. This is all their own fault. Will they sanction those two Israeli parliamentarians that David Cameron supposedly said he was going to? I don't know. I strongly doubt they will. Apparently they're considering it now after Cameron came out and said it, and Cameron was like, I'm surprised they haven't done it already. So now maybe they're going to try and, save face and be like, yeah, we're going to sanction them. That doesn't really mean anything. Those two guys barely leave Israel anyway. But again, it is about saving face. So we'll see if Labour actually does it, but I doubt it. And I doubt they'll stop the sales of arms pieces. So check out places like Palestine Action and Palestine Solidarity Campaign to see how you get involved in helping end the sale of arms to Israel, because the British government probably won't.